Hey, fifth grade, it's Miss A here in my kitchen, and you know what day it is. It's Thursday, art day, best day of the week. All right, and it's the best time of the year. There is a special celebration coming up that you know Miss A loves, and if you've been in Miss A's room the past few years, you know that I love something that is pretty cool, colorful. It deals with cocoa. If you can think of it right now, say it, put a timer on. All right, if you guessed sugar skulls, you were right. Besides cats, y'all know I love cats, but sugar skulls. All right, really quickly, I want to jump in because this video might be a little longer than normal. We are talking about Dia de los Muertos, okay, Day of the Dead. The cultural celebration that is celebrated in Mexico. It has kind of wiggled its way up into the United States. There's a lot more people here celebrating. There's festivals, there's events, all kinds of things. Now we are talking about the art part of it all. We're not celebrating, but we are going to talk about what goes into kind of creating these Day of the Dead items and things that people love so much. Okay, so we are going to be talking about sugar skulls today. Now, I saved this lesson for fifth grade because I wanted you guys to kind of get really creative with it, and I feel like y'all have the potential to make this super, super duper awesome. So, sugar skulls. Most of the time, they are made out of sugar. They're little skeleton skulls. I don't have one. People aren't making them yet, or I haven't had time to go find someone that's making them, but they're little sugar skulls. You can make them out of real sugar and eat them, but that's a lot of sugar. Excuse me. Most people mix them with like glue so they stay hard and you can decorate them and they're really cool. But I have a few to show you. This is my cat sugar skull and I love her. She's so cute. She's got all her little like normal face paint. Sugar skulls normally have really cool designs, dots, lines. They've got flowers. Sometimes they've got hearts, lightning bolts, all kinds of things on them. I've got a sugar skull here. You can see how detailed this one is. Lots and lots of detail. There's like a chicken inside of it and some birds that I didn't see until right now. There's more birds right here. It's pretty neat. So keep this image in your mind. Okay. Oh, there's a butterfly up here too. And a flower. Man, this has been in my kitchen for like a week and I haven't even seen that. All right. So sugar skulls, let's think about it this way. Some people think, Miss A, I don't like skeletons. I don't like skulls. They freak me out. I totally get that. But I want you to think of this not as it being scary or not freaking you out. This is a celebration and people use these skeletons to introduce Dia de los Muertos and introduce the whole point of remembrance and celebrating those ones that we've lost. So if you're freaked out, please don't be. Okay, you can make this as cutesy and fun as you want it to be, okay? I don't care if you put puppies and hearts and kitties all over it. It's fine, okay? Now, we're going to be talking about symmetry today as well. Pattern, symmetry, and symmetry, you know, is one thing. My body's not symmetrical, okay? So if I split myself down the middle, if I fold myself in half, is everything going to match up? Close enough, okay? If I take a paper and I fold it in half, it should match up evenly, okay? So what you do to one side, if I split this in half, what you do to one side, you're going to do to the other. That's super important, okay? Like I said about Dia de los Muertos, lots of color, okay? Lots and lots of color, lots of pattern and design. We want it to stand out, okay? I've got a sugar skull right here of Frida, okay? You can see she's got some really cool designs up here, lots of flowers, lots of dots, lines. They always usually have flowers around the eye. You don't have to do that. You can create something of your own, okay? All right. So today we're going to be making sugar skulls. We're not the real sugar skulls, but we're going to be drawing them. If you have glitter or any kind of fun things like that at your house, you're welcome to bring that out as long as mom and dad are okay with it, because I know glitter can be a little messy, to add like fun glittery parts to your sugar skulls, okay? I'm going to show you how to draw the skull today, and I'm going to show you how to kind of start decorating, and I'm going to give you the kind of search that you need to do on Google if you're stuck for ideas to kind of look up different sugar skulls. I see more sugar skulls. Freeze. Hold on. Freeze, freeze. I have more in my house. Don't look at my dirty stove. I'm so sorry. Miss A hasn't cleaned her stove. All right. Sugar skull, sugar skull. Okay, so these are pretty cool too. Again, big old flower eyes if you wish to have them. These little teardrop shapes, lots of line. Okay, so we're kind of backtracking. Think about like when you were first, second, third, we talked about lines. We talked about how there's zigzag lines, wavy lines, straight lines, all kinds of lines. That's gonna come in handy today. Lots of shapes, lots of detail, okay? I'm gonna show you everything, okay? How to draw the eyes, mouth, nose, the skull. So let's look at something really fast. Look at the shape of this skull, he's not a skeleton, this skull compared to the shape of this skull. They look similar, but a little different, okay? So there's really no wrong way, there's not really a wrong way to do this, okay? So stay positive, stay confident, you're gonna do great. This is gonna look awesome. Again, look, there's glitter right here. So if you choose to do glitter or you have rhinestones, that's something you can add and throw in for yourself, all right? But skeletons, skulls, not skeletons. Miss A can't keep that in my brain. But we're doing the skulls today. I hope you enjoy. We're only doing the outline today. No color, no color, no, no, no. Only the pencil outline. Or you can outline with Sharpie too if you want to. But that's it, okay? So enjoy, have fun. If you need help or you're stuck and you're like, Miss A, I don't know what I'm doing, please, 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 please email me, okay? Reach out to me and I will help you as best as I can. All right, here comes the video. You'll need a paper and a piece. Friends, my brain is not there. You need a piece of paper and a pencil to start with. So have fun and enjoy. Bye, Lions. Hey, 5th grade. Welcome back to your how-to video. This week we were talking about sugar skulls and we were talking about pattern and design and symmetry. So we're gonna try our best to create symmetry. I don't need you to get a ruler. I don't need you to do any of that. But we're just gonna try our best. So I'm gonna show you 2 ways to draw a skull. They're both kind of easy, I guess you can say, but I want you to try your best. Don't get frustrated, all right? I probably will make a mistake or two and I'm just gonna erase and try again. All right, here we go. 2 different types of skulls. All right, so the first one is going to be a rectangle. I'm sorry, friends, I was trying to pull up what I need to show you, my notes. So the first one is super easy. It is just a, let me start up here. You're gonna do a rectangle, okay, without a top. And then you're going to add this kind of mushroom shape to the top. It almost looks like a light bulb. You see that? And this one I call the mushroom because it looks like a little bitty mushroom. And then the next one I really enjoy. I think it makes it look more cartoon-like, I guess you could say, or even realistic. All right, let's see here. All right, the next one. This one is kind of, I call it the Cupcake Skull because it makes me think of like a cupcake and how I draw a cupcake. And, sorry friends, okay, here we go. This one I'm going to draw the same kind of rectangle, but this time I want my lines out here to be kind of out, okay? They're kind of at an angle. And then I'm gonna come around here at that line and kind of create this kind of cupcake shape. Do you see that? Where it kind of poofs out on the sides just a little bit and then comes up to create that kind of skull shape at the top. You see that? So those are my 2 ways of drawing skulls today. If you have another way of drawing a skull, you are more than welcome to join into that if you want. You can do it your own way. But from that, I'm gonna flip my paper over and I'm gonna do the skull of my choice here. And I'm going to show you how to decorate and how to create our kind of symmetry. And then from there, we're gonna stop with the outlining and drawing, and we're not gonna color this week. All right, let's see here. I'm gonna start, and I am going to do the more cupcake style one. So again, your sugar skull needs to take up your whole page, okay? Not little bitty. I don't want it super tiny. I don't want it medium size. I want it to be big. So I know it's hard for some of you guys. Y'all like to draw small. I'm I'm gonna pull you out of your comfort zone today, and I'm gonna want you to draw a little bit bigger. So Miss A is gonna start with that kind of cupcake shape, okay, where my sides of my rectangle kind of point out, and then I'm gonna come around and make that kind of cupcake shape, okay? Oops, not the shape I wanted. Let me fix this just a little bit. There we go. Miss A made it look too much like a cupcake. All right, so again, we talked about how the sides of it kind of come out, okay? And then we have that big old round top and then this on the bottom. If you don't feel comfortable doing this, no worries. Just do the other type of skull top, okay? The mushroom shape. All right, let's see. Next thing we're gonna talk about is the mouth. Now this is up to you how you wanna create the mouth. I'm gonna flip my paper over and show you 2 ways to do that. One way is going to be the number line, because it looks like a number line that we use like in math. Okay, it's just a line with a bunch of dashes down the middle, okay? The second way, another line, but this time Miss A is going to add these kind of hops. Someone today said it's like how you move on a number line. Okay, and I'm gonna match them down at the bottom to kind of look like teeth. So these are gonna be your 2 ways to draw them, okay? So I'm gonna do that down here, kind of in my jaw area. I feel like this is more my jaw area, my cheeks, my nose, my eyes. So I'm gonna do that down here. Okay, I'm gonna draw my line, and I'm gonna add the teeth. If you hear a bunch of noise, please ignore the noise. It is my kitty cat playing around in here. All right, so my teeth look a little funky, but that's okay. All right, I'm gonna probably say all right about 15 times because I wanna make sure you're ready. We're gonna move on to the nose. I'm gonna flip this over. And remember, if you need to pause at any time, please pause so that you can catch up. I'm just gonna go a little bit quicker than normal so that you guys can get started. I'm gonna do the nose. It can either be an upside down heart. You can turn your paper upside down and just draw a heart if you want to. Or I call this other one the broken heart. So this one is 2 like teardrop shapes that are broken apart. But if I were to flip it over, it looks like a heart, okay? So I call that the broken heart. So there's 2 teardrop shapes, that's up to you. Or you can do the heart. I think I'm gonna stick with the heart today. And I don't want my nose to be directly above my mouth. I want it to be a little bit higher on the skull. Okay, and if your nose is big, or if your skull is big, you want it to be a little bit bigger. All right, now we're gonna move on to the eyes. Now, again, this is totally up to you. If you have a special way of drawing skulls and you've done sugar skulls before, you're welcome to do it your own way. I'm just trying to make it a little bit easier for my friends that are online because I'm not there to help you. So this is my 2 ways. One way is going to be a square, but I'm not gonna make the vertices, the points of the square sharp. I'm gonna round them. So you could do kind of this round shape right here, or you can kind of do an oval shape. Do you see that? It's more of an oval. You can choose whichever one you want. I think I'm gonna do the more oval shape today. Now my eyes. Oh, I kind of did both. Oh, he looks mad. I don't want him to look mad. But, oh, his eyes are lopsided. It's okay, that gives it character. I tried my best to make it symmetrical, okay? The symmetrical part is really gonna come into us adding the patterns and designs. I'm not really worried about being symmetrical when it comes to just like the nose, the eyes, the mouth, all right? So I feel like I'm pretty done with my face. Now I'm gonna start to add details. Now, if you feel comfortable that you can add your own details, you can go for it. But if not, you can log in and go to Google, okay? And you can type in sugar skulls. Like I'm gonna do that now. Oh, I wrote sugar skulls, I meant skulls. Okay, and when I type up sugar skulls, or type it in. I'm gonna type in Sugar Skull cartoon. Okay, this is perfect because when you type in Sugar Skull cartoon, let me zoom in on my iPad. There's so many different ideas. Like you can click on some of these just to give you some ideas on how to do the face. Now you can see a lot of these are symmetrical. What's happening on one side is happening to the other on a lot of these. They're pretty cool. You can do it really detailed. It can be a little more simple if you want it to. It is your Sugar Skull to create. He can have a mustache if you want it to. So Miss A is going to go through really quickly and just kind of create her own idea of what I want my Sugar Skull to look like. I like to add the flowers at the top. Again, trying to make it as symmetrical as possible. Okay, I like to do the flower petals. And then sometimes I like to go in and add more detail inside. Okay, and I'll do different colors. We'll add more detail. So you can see I start with one spot and then I start adding more detail to that one area. You're gonna wanna do that too. The eyes typically have like little flowers on them. Again, it's not gonna look very nice and neat because I'm going quickly just so I can kind of give you an example. And so they got flowers. What you do to one side, you wanna do to the other. Okay, it doesn't need to be extremely symmetrical, but it needs to be the same on either side. Okay, and then you kind of want to make your skull just colorful. And well, we're not adding color, but you're going to want to add enough detail that you can add color. Okay, so like I like to do like on the like cheekbones, again, my cheeks are a little lopsided and it's a-okay if they are. I like to down here, I also like to add like some fun details. Okay, so like maybe a little flower and then maybe like some curls. And then I like to think about dots. So maybe you could do some dots on either side. Okay, and then some people even do like dots at the end. So like really big dots. And then work their way down to small dots. And then even around the nose, like people will outline. Again, this is your Sugar Skull. You can do it how you want to do it. It's totally up to you. Okay. It just needs to be somewhat symmetrical, which you do to one, you do the other, okay? I'm not asking for it to look perfect, like I said. I just want it to be fun. Let's see, Miss A might do some. It's all about lines. A lot of people like to add, you know, these really curly, fun lines. That's what you want to make sure you do. Okay, my line, it's not perfect, but it is perfect in my eyes from what I see. So guys, today you're creating these skeletons. Again, your skeleton could have a mustache if you want it to. Okay, it could be super silly. It could have hearts. Okay, whatever designs you want to add to your Sugar Skull. There's really no wrong way to do this. Oh my goodness, I have been zoomed in this whole time and nobody told me. I'm so sorry. I just did all that talking. So listen, remember what I just said. All right, so flowers, lots of fun things. Oh my goodness, guys, I was zoomed in the whole time. I'm so sorry. All right, so I'm gonna stop here because the video is gonna be really long this week. But you're decorating your skeleton, your Sugar Skull, not adding color. We are just doing this. I would pause right here to see what I've done. And I'm so sorry I was zoomed in. So sorry, so sorry. All right, friends, have a good day. Enjoy making your Sugar Skull and upload to Schoology. Bye.